everyone, this is DM Alan. Thank you so much for joining us for yet another week of Roll with Advantage. I'm just going to jump right into it, so let's get started. Last time on Roll with Advantage.
The Viper Pit is the place to be.
Today's fight is gonna be a good one. It's Gideon once more, the victorious, with a white dragon.
Kyo says, "Now you see us, now you don't," and casts greater invisibility, twinned on himself and Kinian.
While I'm mounted on top of this puny dragon that I'm disappointed at Berkelworm for sending my way, I get frustrated with my attempts to remove its collar, and I just bury the axe. Like, first swing breaks the hide of the dragon, and the second swing swings true, plunging the axe deep into its heart, blood spurting up all over the place, putting out the flames from my hair.
Yeah.
I taunt it in Draconic, saying, "You're so dumb, you're dead, dumb." Dumb dragon.
What?
Dumbersons.
Yeah. I'm keeping it simple for the dragon because it's a dumb dragon.
Naturally.
Your butt's as smart as your face.
Oh, man. And it like looks towards where you were at. And it's like
He's just like, please end it.
Yeah. You hear the Viper come over the magical PA system.
Well, it looks like our champions have reigned supreme. I'm sorry it wasn't as interesting of a fight, but at least you got to watch a dragon roll around and die.
It would have been a cool visual as the freezing blood was hitting Kinian, bringing on the
that
outline.
is true, because it's like freezing around his frozen form, or his invisible form, and so like it's kind of like the Invisible Man like walking through the rain or getting mud on him, and he says, "Talk to your bookies to get your money."
I turn around and look in my VIP booth for...
As you turn, I need you to make a con saving throw.
Oh, man.
I'm going to drop the greater invisibility and poof flame hair out and high five Kinian and be like, "It's time to put a black arrow on that axe."
In case this is drink related, I only drank the first. I have the second, but I didn't drink it. That's a 12 con save.
A 12? Okay. You're fine. So, those who bet got paid out.
Woohoo!
Damn! What sort of bile did I get in return?
You got, you're getting frost or white dragon bile, real fresh.
Mm.
In fact, if you want to collect it yourself,
No.
Okay,
so
so do you guys want to do anything with the dragon? Just you two, Kinian and...
I want to pose for a so this will take 10 minutes. I'm going to bring my unseen servant out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have him draw a picture of Kinian and I.
Okay.
On either side of the...
Oh my god.
Nice.
A hunting photo.
Nice. So Kinian, during these 10 minutes, what are you doing?
I don't see the servant.
Yeah.
So I'm just like taking my hand axe,
like carving it
along
up
the spine and just like cutting.
Okay. Going for meat, right?
Actually, I can't do it along the spine. It's on its back. I'm gonna try to trim it.
Okay.
And try to get as much skin off as I can.
Okay. Are you going for skin or are you going for meat?
Skin.
Skin? Okay. I need you to give me a survival check or a sleight of hand. Because he's trying to skin it, so it's a dex base.
22 survival?
Yeah. You're able to collect a good amount of scales. In these 10 minutes, you're able to skin off enough scales, you think, for a full breastplate amount. So, like, the whole chest area.
And it's one grisly photo that your unseen servant is drawing. It's like you smiling and me like chopping.
Well, no, it'd be at the end of the 10 minutes. It's like, okay, we got to pose. As long as the head's still intact.
Yeah,
That's what matters.
And so you guys pose.
then we have to do a second one where we're both biting the heart.
Nice.
That's a thing.
Yeah, and then there's a third one, and Keo's like trying to get rid of the frost. What's it called?
The
brain freeze.
The brain freeze. Yeah. He's like snorting fire out his nose.
He's trying to get rid of the brain freeze. So yeah, you're able to collect up a good amount of scales, and when you're done, you see a bunch of the merchants come down, and they are just hacking this thing to bits. Taking claws, teeth, anything valuable. You see some of the butchers come in, and they're carving up the meat, getting ready to sell it.
Dragon steaks?
Well,
Yeah.
more like dragon sushi. It keeps the rice cold.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. The Viper comes down to you, Kinian and Keo, and he says,
Well, that was interesting.
just as a heads up, and he's paying you guys. You guys get 50 gold piece. He says,
Kenny bet on himself, so he gets.
Oh, that's true. Well,
he gets plenty more.
Yeah, he gets plenty more. And he says,
Next time you guys fight in my ring, I just asked not to go invisible. It makes for a much harder to enjoy fight. I get the tactics, but I'm running a show here, so I won't invite you guys back if you keep that up.
I was figuring it'd be, it's like an art house, kind of brawl.
What?
It's highbrow entertainment. I was going for a certain artistic vision.
Oh, okay.
I was just moving that fast.
Yeah.
Keo flexes.
All in flames.
Yeah, with his hair. Nice.
Duly noted, though. Duly noted.
Well, enjoy our humble market down here. Let me know if you guys want to fight again sometime.
They have a market.
Yeah, the whole outer circle, the wall basically is all merchants. This is a black market, but it's all merchants. You can find like anything down here that's illegal or.
Can I find a hat of disguise?
Oh, like this one?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I have one.
Yeah.
Which is why the seaming was even.
That would be pretty handy for you.
Give me a I don't know, probably an investigation.
Are you sure it's not perception?
We can do perception.
Well, that would let him know if there's any haberdashers.
Yeah.
So it was a 16, and then it rolled onto an 8, making it 15.
Yeah, you find one. How much, or what's the rarity on those?
Uncommon.
Uncommon. Okay. It is a old human, and he says, yes, what can I do for you?
Hello, yes. Do you have a hat of disguise?
Hat of disguise,
Or anything
yes.
disguisey?
I have a hat of disguise. What are you, willing to pay for it?
What do you want for it?
20,000 gold pieces. Dead bones right in the eyes, just...
I've got 1,500?
That's not 20,000. Persuasion.
But all I have is 1,500. And that's a 20.
A nat 20?
No, that's a modified
20. A modified 20. He says, 1,500? That's all you've got?
That's all I've got.
Are you legitimately lying?
No, that's all I've got.
That's all you got. Okay. No, he's not going that low. He says,
I understand the black market pricing and all, but more than 20 times value?
How much do you want it?
Enough to pay 3 times value?
How about this? I'll make a deal with you. I will take your meager 1,500 gold pieces and a part of your luck.
What?
Oh, do you not dabble in this? I will take a part of your luck.
How does that work?
Well, you won't notice anything different. But, maybe sometime in the future, you'll, fall on, some bad luck. It's a worthy price to pay for somebody who's looking to disguise themselves.
I turn around and I yell, Kinian! Kinian! Kinian!
This bald guy, the, Mr. Ford, is yelling your name.
And I look up from the pit. I'm like, who is that guy? And I go back to, retrieving my anchor from the
I touch my
dragon.
ring and I go, dude, Kinian, it's me. Kinian,
Yes?
can you help me out?
Oh, sure. Well, where are you?
I'm the dude yelling at you.
No, there's some bald guy yelling at me.
That's me. That's me.
I'm so confused.
This is a very confusing day for Kinian.
Kinian, I just need you to help the bald guy out.
And I turn to the Viper
Yeah.
and I say, about that next fight, do I have to come here to let you know, or can I just let you know from the ship? Viper, and I wink.
He must think that you have like some issue with your eyes.
He probably thinks he's making a pass at him.
He says,
Hey, old Vipey baby. Wink, wink.
what do you mean? At the ship?
Oh, you're one of my crew.
Oh, that's right. I am. You caught me.
I knew it! I hit the ring and I'm like, I knew it! Brickworm is the Viper.
Did you say that out loud or in your ring?
In my ring.
Okay.
Which is out loud.
It's out loud. Well, it's telepathic.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But I say it while I hit it because I'm not that bright.
All right,
That's why I was asking,
Yeah, okay,
but-
fair enough, fair enough.
And I'm like, I'll be right there, Bon. And I bound away.
Now we're gonna have to kill him. Great.
He says, see you back at the ship.
Yeah, we're gonna have to kill him, guys.
Or we
Except I
could
don't know
put
this
balloons
yet.
on all the ships.
So you bound up to Bon?
Hey, Kinian, can you help me, I do air quotes, persuade this guy to give
punch
me...
him in the face.
That is not what I'm... Kinian, you're just supposed to threaten him.
No, air quotes means punch.
You threatened first.
I did threaten him.
You son of a bitch, you broke my nose.
I roll with it real quick. I'm just like, how about 1,000 for the hat? And we walk away now.
He's burbling through
And I'm,
his
like,
blood.
Cracking my
And-
knuckles.
Yeah,
And Kenyon did just kill a dragon.
yeah, and an intern. So, yeah, he says, take it, just take it.
You need anything else?
Nope, that's all.
I walk
Thank
away and
you.
go to the bar.
I walk up. What did you exactly say about Brickworm in the ring again?
I told you, they're the same person.
Yeah.
So at the bar, I kind of scooch up next to Kinian and I'm like, so next time, we should do a red dragon and a black dragon.
Ooh. The same time?
Keo blushes.
I like the way you think, and I try to give him like a low five, like, Dragon Buddy. Isn't that like killing your own people?
Keo takes a big breath and starts going off on differences between types of dragons and chromatic versus metallic, and it's all very boring stuff. But
I stopped listening to him long ago.
Yeah,
I'm
once he
drinking.
puffed out his
Yeah.
chest. Yeah.
yeah, but the drinks are flowing.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure that Palami had mentioned the triplets thing only to Manette when they were at
Yeah.
the market.
Yep.
So I just kind of walk up to Kenyon, hey, awesome job with the dragon there. Also,
Did you see me?
Yes, I did. You were kind of the center of stage.
Nice.
I mean, well, I didn't see when you were invisible, but
Oh, wait. I was invisible?
yeah, I'm pretty sure Keo put invisibility on both of you guys. So,
Maybe that's why I wasn't afraid.
anyways, great job. What do you mean? What do you mean about you knew it was Brickleworm? What are you talking about?
Well, he said if we wanted to fight ever again, we'd just come by and talk to him, and I asked him if I could just tell him I wanted to fight again from the ship.
How would you tell him from the ship when he's here at the Vipers?
Because he's Brickleworm. He's on my crew.
What are you talking about?
It's just his alter ego. He's a great actor.
They look identical. They are literally like very, very similar looking.
Genetically, that'd be almost impossible, though, if one of the triplets is
just don't.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
They all look the same to me.
Palami is fraternal twin to them, and they're identical twins.
Yep.
It's, I
That-
guess, theoretically possible.
It is
happens.
theoretically
It happens
possible.
quite
Yep.
often, actually.
Really?
Pretty rare for 3 identicals to be born.
But either
Yeah.
way,
That's the thing, because the identicals, it's one cell, and that splits off, versus when
I
you
ordered a
have
drink for
there's
10.
multiple there's multiple eggs that get fertilized,
Yeah,
and
but
then
say you had 2 eggs fertilized and one of them splits.
does Keo think about these eggs as being like dragon eggs?
Yeah, well, no, he thinks of them as gnome eggs. He's not quite sure what a gnome egg looks like, but
Probably like a chunk of gold that was stolen from Kurtlemark.
he figures they must have long, pointy tops, you know. Wait,
So I
humanoids don't all lay eggs?
I'll lay you an egg right here, and I kind of like fart.
That's right in line with Keo's sense of humor.
I mean, this Viper Pit establishment looks like it's been around for a long time. How could Brickleworm be running it while he was also with us?
How can I do this? And I push my ring, and I disappear.
And that's the point where this old guy who wears the exact same clothes as Bon walks up and says, "Oh, hey, Tin, where'd Kinian go?"
I think he just teleported back to the ship.
Wait, did you buy a hat of disguise to wear the same shit, just age yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, do you have the hat disguise on?
Yeah.
Or, oh, okay. Wait, so... Okay, so then...
Damn it.
Were you always planning to get the hat? Because I don't think the hat is going to help you with your hair that you just cut off.
Yeah, why did you cut your hair?
Oh no, he looks the same to me.
It's like
In case I
Inspector
didn't want to
Clouseau.
wear a hat. Come on.
Man. Oh.
That's you, Bon, right?
Yeah, why?
Okay, well, just because...
Just making sure you're not Brickleworm too.
So, yeah, I think Kenyon just teleported to the ship, and I don't know if he took some shrooms or something, because he's got this... I'm sure you heard on the ring.
He thinks Brickleworm is the Viper.
Yeah, I don't know why he's... I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm a little worried.
We should go back
I think
to
it's
the
at
ship.
this point that
Yeah.
Manette puts together the comment that Brickleworm made about not being here.
Yeah, I believe that clicks.
Yeah. I'm going to teleport back to the ship
Okay.
and let Brickleworm know that Kinian is fucking things up.
And are you
shit.
sharing with the class, or just teleporting?
Just teleporting.
Okay, cool.
Thump. Minette disappears.
I go back to the ship.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna go back to the ship because I'm thinking Keo's like drunk and high at the same time or something.
Kinian?
Or Kinian, thank
Got
you.
you back.
Well, I mean, I did get another Sword of Dragon Bile. I'm at 3 out of the 5 I need.
What are you collecting the bile for?
Will you become a mecha dragon if you get
Reasons.
all 5?
Reasons.
Tiamat Bile.
Yeah, Tiamat.
Oh, no.
Am I able to teleport someone with me if I hold them?
Yes.
Okay.
This like very handsome human like edges up next to you at the bar. And he's like, how's it going?
And then I scurry up, and it's like, what are your intentions?
He like picks both his drinks up and walks away.
Yeah, I was just looking at him. I'm just like, and
Yeah. Like,
I guess we'll just
Now,
go
do
back
we see
to
the Viper
ship.
around at all?
no.
No.
All right, so yeah, I take Q and we teleport back to the ship.
Gideon, what are you doing?
I'm inspecting these dragon scales, and
Okay.
I run up into to grab my family's axe, as I don't feel quite as inferior. And I slap on my crag cat headdress, and I'm like, "Ha!" And I blow into the conch.
Minette, you reach the ship just in time to see Gideon grab his axe and back to Maelstrom.
So wait, Brickleworm's on the ship still? You didn't take him with you?
You don't know.
Well, I'm searching him out.
So you search and you find after a good long while, you find Brickleworm hiding in one of your empty barrels down in your workshop.
Okay.
Right next to Volti, who's powered down.
Okay.
And so like you uncover this barrel and he looks up and he's like, "Hey, Minette."
The Viper might know that you're here now.
His face goes completely pale and he says, "Well, fuck. It's been fun." And he pulls out this scroll and he starts like muttering a bunch of these arcane words.
I understand.
Yeah. And
I say that out loud to
Yeah.
him, like, I understand.
and he looks at you like as he's muttering the words and he like nods and he disappears. He teleports somewhere.
Okay.
At that point,
Yeah.
I walk in to Manette's workshop. Hey, Manette, have you seen Kenyon anywhere? I'm kind of concerned about him.
Yeah, he teleported to Maelstrom.
Wonderful. Did he look... was he acting weird to you? Like,
I mean,
Drunk,
what's
high.
really weird for Kinian?
I think he might be on something besides alcohol. I don't know. He was acting really weird at the end of the fight.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening. I'm going to keep this really short. I really want to give a big shout out to Incompetech.com. Kevin has helped us out a ton. He hooked us up with the intro and outro music and stuff like that. He also has a ton of music over at his website, Incompetech.com. It's absolutely fantastic. Go check them out. If you love the show and you've got something to say about it, comment. Please leave a comment. Go to YouTube or iTunes or wherever you're getting this podcast from and leave us a comment. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know what you liked about the episode. What was your favorite part? What is your favorite character? Things like that. You can even bring the conversation over to Twitter. Hit us up at DM's Table and use the hashtag #RollWithAdvantage. We'll be there with a high five or a fist bump and we'll ask you your favorite color. Yeah. If you want to help out the show financially, keep the lights on and such, go check out our Patreon. That's patreon.com/RollWithAdvantage. Go check that out. We have very reasonably tiered subscriptions that gets you access to like the Tome of Epido and future one-shot episodes with the cast and crew that are exclusive only to you guys, the patrons. Thanks for listening. Let's get back to the show now. So, Kinian, you appear in this damp receiving room that you've been to many times now.
Mm-hmm.
The crevasse that you left behind, the crack in the purplish marble floor, it sits before you, and it is lit with the algae, the bioluminescent algae.
Oh.
What do you want to do?
I run up the stairs
Mm-hmm.
and I approach the throne room.
Okay. There are two storm giants either side of the door.
And I give him a nod.
Okay.
Like I own the place.
They put their hand out, and the one says,
Hold there. What do you need?
I'm here to bring a present to Sarissa.
1 second.
and like the storm giant like opens the door slightly and like leans his head in, and he says,
My queen, there's a half-orc out here. Says he has a present.
and she says, send him in.
I put it down on the ground like a cat leaving a bird.
Okay. Like right in front of the guard?
Right in front of the door.
Oh, okay.
Like not even seeing her, and then
Yep.
vanish back to the ship.
Wait, what did you put down?
The dragon scales.
Okay. So the guard like turns around and you are completely gone, and the camera hears Sarissa say, did he disappear?
Yeah.
Kinian?
Yeah.
Kinian. Oh, Kinian. Welcome back.
Yeah, did we find the viper?
The Viper's at the pit.
Yeah, and sometimes he's here.
Brickworm's here.
No, he's not.
Not anymore.
Brickworm was here.
Yeah, and then he was at the pit.
No, he did not do that. There's seriously two people, Kinian.
Let me explain.
Two people.
And I turn into an image of you.
I'm not sure that's gonna work.
Oh no. What is that?
See, look, we're two people.
I punch him in the face.
Con save.
Not an automatic hit. I try and get out of the way.
Okay.
20.
Oh, it hits. Oh, shit.
For an
9.
unarmed attack.
Oh, sorry. That would be 19.
That still hits. 9 for the con save.
You're out. You're out.
Is he still disguised, though?
I don't think
I
so.
believe the disguise stays.
Does it? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It doesn't
Okay.
say concentration or
Since
anything.
it's the
so-
item itself.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I put him in the brig.
All right.
This was
Okay.
not a good idea.
As soon as Kinian leaves the brig, I get Bon out.
Okay.
Okay, what
Do you-
the hell is going on, everyone?
Kinian doesn't understand that twins can exist.
Okay, Kenyon, sometimes when a mommy and daddy love each other very much, they have more than one child at the same time.
This whole thing shakes Kyo's worldview by a lot because it just made the love of his parents diminished. Because if they really loved each other, he'd have a twin.
Oh, and I would explain that like it's a luck thing, but I don't realize that you have that thought going on. That is so beautiful.
But Kyo doesn't say anything. He's just
Yeah,
thinking,
he's
this is what
he's just like
thinking.
slowly like breaking apart
like,
inside.
Like the camera does like a tight on his face, and you just see like a lone tear like go down his snout.
His little mustachio tendrils droop just a little.
Yeah.
I can't even hear Tin at this point. Okay. I'm talking to my ancestors in Orcish through the axe, asking them what kind of witchcraft could cause this. They back me up.
Oh, no.
And I started drinking.
Oh gosh.
The back of your head like a stern mother would. Not to hurt you, but just to be like, hey, I'm fucking talking to you.
All right.
Okay. So, you
Then
know.
you're drinking.
Sure, fine. Whatever. You know how sometimes siblings, like brothers or sisters, they can kind of look similar? You can tell that they're brothers and sisters.
Sometimes.
Yeah. Sometimes they look super, super, super similar, almost like they're the same person.
But sometimes they're playing a trick.
Sometimes,
Like
but not.
this is-
This
but
is
not
not
all the
one of
time.
those times.
But-
Palami has confirmed it.
But he told me at the pit.
He was lying to you because the Viper's a piece of shit.
I liked him.
Have I come to yet?
I
Con save.
stabilize you.
6.
You have not yet.
I pull out a first aid kit and then a healer's kit, and I'm working on Bond. But
Yeah.
yeah, Kenyon. They're two different people. They're brothers, but they're two different people. 18 persuasion.
Fairly persuasive.
Yeah, I think it's persuasive enough.
Plus, I tend to be right about things a lot.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
probably the better approach than turning into an identical image of Kenyon.
Tin is. Tin is usually right. Okay.
Been around for a while. I've seen this once or twice before.
Also, Palami and Burkleworm are totally scared of the Viper, so he's probably bad news. And we've had that confirmed by a few,
Oh, he's just a little guy.
So,
Yeah, but he's creepy as shit.
So at that moment, Palami walks in to the teleportation room where you guys are all congregated at, and she says, "Hey guys, what's going on?"
Oh God.
I fill her in quickly.
She goes sheet white, and she says, "So he's coming here?"
I sure hope not, but it's a possibility, and Burkleworm has teleported somewhere. I have no clue where.
Oh God.
So he's probably safe.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
There should not be any indication that you are here. If you want to, get out of here.
I am
That
going
might
to
be a
hang
good
out
idea.
at the Moongleam Tower for a while.
Okay. That's
And she
hopefully
pulls
safe.
out a parchment of paper. She hands it to you, Minette, and she says, "Just write on this and speak my name, and it will come to me. This paper will. So just please let me know when the coast is clear."
So, write my message and then speak your name.
Yep.
Okay. She just, walks out and leaves? Right?
She
Or does
starts
she-
gathering her stuff. She's taking everything of hers out of your shop, and
Sure. I'm thinking, she's not, about to teleport, is she? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I think I might go back with her to the tower because I want to learn about the transportation network
Okay.
that was discussed that we never really got into
Okay.
before. So,
okay,
Plus, you always have to chase the girl to the airport.
right.
gotta walk her home.
Yeah.
Gotta walk her home.
Uh,
It's just polite, especially when her psychotic brother is on the loose.
So Minette and Palami are gathering up her things and getting ready to leave. What do you guys want to do?
Since I have everybody around, I'm going to start reading them my translation.
Oh, okay.
Although
right,
that'll
all right.
happen off
Well, everyone except
off
Minette,
screen.
but yeah.
'cause, yeah.
I listened to him, but I'm gonna be laying down.
I'll be drinking.
Oh, this was a dumb idea.
Because I'm thinking, if we're in a circle,
Yeah.
this is
Kumbaya time.
Heck yeah.
I'll
So,
finish bandaging.
Are you
bandaging up
doing
on
the
while
first
we listen.
chapter?
well, I just start with what I just start from the beginning of what I translated, and I let them know that I found out what my book is.
Okay, so Minette, so you are starting to walk Palami to the Moongleam Tower. At this point in the day, it's starting to become mid-afternoon, and you're making your way through the Bell Market. What's your passive perception?
It's 10.
10? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not very
Yeah.
perceptive.
Yeah. So yeah, you walk her back, and how do you tell her goodbye?
Yeah, I mean, it'd probably be something along the lines of, keeping up with whatever project she's told me she's working on.
Okay.
just random last minute advice of like, oh, you got to pay attention to this little detail, and
just a knowledge dump.
very, very much knowledge dump.
Yeah. She gives you before you go, she gives you a small patch with it's a blue patch with a white hand on it, and it is the crest of the hand of Yartar.
Okay.
And you wanted to talk to Corwin? What did you want to ask?
He mentioned a teleportation network that I had access to now.
Yep.
How do I teleport? Like, I want to know where it can take me, what I need to do to actually.
So how it works is basically we have hidden spots around the Sword Coast, and each one of these locations connect to all the other locations, and he gives you a teleportation network map that basically explains how it all connects up, with the center being the Moongleam Tower.
Who all knows about the teleportation network?
Only Minette. He hasn't shared that.
Yeah, I'm not
information.
told any of you.
I mean, in the world.
Oh,
The Harpers.
all the Harpers.
Because I'm in the Harpers.
You are kind of in the Harpers. You're you're like sub-employee level.
Okay.
As Cliff notes, Minette was given the ability to bring in more Harpers up to his standard or level.
If you've
which
made
is,
it known to Minette that you are interested in joining the Harpers as a faction, then we can do that later.
Yep. So nobody knows that you've went to Moongleam, but all the Harpers know of each other because of the Harper in Phandalin that pulled you all to the side and brought you in as like bottom tier Harpers. So anyways,
let's just say I don't teleport to these locations. I know the Moongleam Tower is one of them.
Yep.
If I were to be in one of these cities, how would I find these locations so that I could use it to get around?
he says,
All you need to do is tap into the Harper network. Usually, we send out word to the urchins, and they will get you in contact with one of the Harpers in the town.
Okay. Cool. Is this for use solely for Harpers? Because I have team members who are not.
Trusted people. So as long as you trust them and you believe that these people will not use it to their advantage, you are more than welcome to bring guests.
Okay. Cool.
Just know that if they come to Moongleam Tower, they will need to be thoroughly searched, as this is one of our strongholds.
Sure. Okay. Good to know. What else did he say I had access to? There was the
training.
Training.
Yes.
Not as the apprenticeship kind of stuff, but
Both.
like additional training.
Yep. It would be training like in
Skills.
skills. Yes.
Ooh, like perception, because that'd be really cool to
Yeah. It
not
does
be shitty at perception.
It does take a while, but yes.
Sure.
Yep.
How long is a while out of?
It would be like 10 days. Like
okay,
I
successive.
forget what the
or-
yeah.
So probably not something I could do is like,
Not
hey
cur-
guys, I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
train
not currently.
For the rest of the time we're here. Okay.
It might be
And-
like it might be something to utilize if you know there's a long trip ahead of you guys, and then just teleport back to the ship.
Teleport to it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yep. So yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So
Good to know.
do
Thank
you head back?
Yes.
Okay.
That's very helpful. And thank you again for your trust.
No problem.
just a heads up, by the way. A detective has been asking around about you folks. I don't think it's anything you need to worry about. He's kind of stupid. But his name is Mac Haplin, and they are looking for the people who destroyed the park.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. Thank you.
Pretty sure that was a god?
What?
That did most of the destruction?
No, we kind of
Burned the
set it
shit
on
out
fire
of it,
and
then tilled the land.
I mean, we tilled a tiny portion
yeah.
of it. It wasn't working, so we stopped. But yeah, okay, that's good to know. They just said did it sound like we were in loads of trouble? Should I just kind of ignore it and they can?
They don't know who you are yet.
Perfect.
I've informed some of our urchins and our network to sow some disinformation, but just a heads up, you have a little heat.
Okay. Well, I think we might be leaving Everland relatively shortly, so
Glorious.
probably not a big deal. But appreciate the heads up.
No problem.
Catch you later.
Bye. And you just disappear. So you've head back to the ship, and it's then that Keo is wrapping up his lecture on the Tome of Epido.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of just glosses over chapter 3, though, because it's about giants, and who cares about that?
Yeah.
What are chapter 1 and 2 about?
So yeah, chapter 1 is all about the creation of the universe. There was a speck of light, and then there were dragons, and all the dragons were cool. They had to, split up because, the universe requires balance, so you have to pick teams.
I'm guessing, Alan, that this is not actually what's written in there.
No,
No.
it's Keo's translation.
It's kind of similar.
It is similar, yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's very shortened, though.
It's not very far off.
And so this book is the book of Keo's dad, and that's the summary of chapter 1. It's like an intro. The second dragon, it talks about how the universe, boom, they're dragons all of a sudden, and they came into the world, and the world was full of these big, mean, giant bullies that were bullying all the little people and enslaving them, which wasn't cool at all. So the dragons, they fought for a whole year, and Keo's dad learned to teleport between planes, kind of like Keo, can hop between locations, misty stepping. It was kind of like that. And he found this place called Celestia, and he found that dragons could take power from it, and so he showed it to all the other dragons because dragons like to show off. But some of the dragons were kind of hogging the power from Celestia, and Keo's dad saw that even though he was better than the other dads, he still saw that this could turn out to be bad for the little people again. So he knew he needed to protect the material plane. Things got rough for a bit, and then the gods decided to play a game to see who would win, giants, which are stupid, or the dragons. And the gods played against each other, and they were playing tic-tac-toe, and it just cat game. And so it was a stalemate, and it was decided that since neither one won, neither one got to kick the other's followers out. So giants and dragons had to live together in not so perfect harmony. And then chapter 3, Keo's just finished translating it, but he doesn't see how it's going to be of any importance. It just talks about ordnings and giants, and what their names were and what they'd like to do, and Keo doesn't like giants.
You guys wrap up these cliff notes, and
Yeah, you guys can read this stuff. It's a lot better than that.
It's starting to get late in the day. What would you guys be doing near, like, dinner, supper time? I assume Kinian's drinking?
Oh, yeah. And speaking in Orcish, exclusively. Can't find my breastplate, so I took, like, kind of like a piece of metal from the kitchen and fashioned it into a breastplate with, like, twine. So I've got, like, almost kind of looks like a serving dish.
Yeah.
Bent around, like, a portion of my big muscular chest, and it's only covering, like, 10%.
Okay.
But I'm pretty happy with my work.
Yeah, you're really happy with it?
Yeah.
Fatso the cook is like flipping out. He's like, that was my best pot!
I killed the dragon!
Just go. He's weeping over his broken cooking utensils.
And as I leave the kitchen, I throw a hand axe into the wall, like
Yeah, right where you usually do.
Shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
One-Eyed Joe runs down from the top deck. He is like just out of breath, and he runs into the teleportation room. And he shouts. He says, "Dragon! Dragon!"
Yes.
No! A white dragon! It's attacking the town!
I start putting my stuff back on, including my stovetop breastplate.
Okay.
At this point, I pull out his actual Dragon Guard breastplate.
Okay.
Oh, you had it?
Kyo just
Salvage
shrugs.
rights.
Yeah, salvage rights, yeah. Does Kyo say you can borrow it?
No.
Okay.
I walk over to him and I say, "You make a good squire," and like pat him on the head.
And you run up to the top
I
deck?
run up to the top deck and I lay down on top of one of the harpoons.
What the fuck? Okay. All right, you're just like, "Ugh."
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So when you run up to top deck,
Can I fire the harpoon? Will that take Kinian with it?
we'll get to that.
Okay.
So you run up to the top deck, and you see an ancient white dragon doing passes on this city, and you're seeing like whole houses, and the Hall of Elders is frozen in this like sheets of ice.
You killed
and
its baby.
The Viper stole its baby.
she's doing passes on this town.
I say, well, at least it's not fire.
It's already winter.
How far away is she?
No more than 500 feet.
Do we want to start fighting the ancient white dragon?
So you say that, and Kinian's like on top of the harpoon, like, yeah.
I'm just waiting for her.
I mean, presumably it is here because Kinian killed the young.
The Viper stole her baby. That's the story. Stick to it.
Because the white dragon baby was at the Viper Pit, I'm pretty sure that's why she's here. So we should probably try to help the town out since it wasn't the villagers' fault.
Is it possible to line up a shot with the harpoon that Kinian is on?
Yes, you can attempt to line it up.
I take a swig.
Okay.
Dude, this would be a cool way to like launch Kinian at the dragon.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I am so about this right now.
So how far is this dragon away?
No more than 500 feet.
And I swig another potion. This time, I feel extra heroic.
Oh, okay.
I'm taking the shot. I'm shooting Kinian at
Okay.
this dragon.
Okay.
Are you proficient in Kinian?
I don't think anybody's proficient in Kinian.
I'm going to drop a haste on Kinian.
Okay. Bon?
I angel out and I'm gonna follow the Kinian shot.
Yeah, I'll cast Bless on Bon, Manette, and Kyo.
Bonus action from your necklace?
Yeah. And then I'm going to kind of try to wave at someone in the crew to like indicate that they should get to the ship's wheel.
Okay. All right. And I would say Lucky follows you guys up, and he says, yes?
You're gonna have to get us a little closer to the dragon.
Miss, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way that you can get the balloon inflated.
We need to inflate the balloon.
Yeah, we're in total shutdown right now.
Oh, okay.
Is the harpoon currently chained or unchained?
Unchained. Yep, that's because the last battle that the harpoons were fired in was with the Kraken.
Okay.
You don't want to hook up to that bitch. Manette, you're up.
Oh, it's time.
Oh, it's time.
Does the dragon suffer psychic damage from a Kenyan?
I don't know yet. So let me paint the picture a little bit. You guys are on the ship. The dragon is circling. It has made a pass. It just finished a pass on the Hall of Elders, and it's actually facing towards you guys. So it's not broadside for you. But when it's like looking down, like shooting its breath onto the Bell Market, Bon wings out, and it stops its breath, and it looks directly at Bon, the glowing lure.
Oops, my bad.
Thanks, Bon.
Hey, it's not attacking the town anymore.
Manette.
My hair goes flip red.
Ooh, yes.
A critical Kenyan shot.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for listening. If you want to find out more about the show, go to dmstable.com. DM's Table's got blogs, information on our characters, and other cool nerdy stuff. Well, that's all for this week. See you out on the internet, everyone.